a halt to the sacrifice and a search of the desolation, which is what Matthew's gospel called the abomination. Now, let me put this in perspective. It will help you to understand. You see, the Messianic historicists sees the 69 weeks that have been fulfilled in Christ, which has to do with the life and the death of Christ. So we see that the 70th week now is pointing to the church age. After Jesus left, there is something, a period that is between that time of Jesus's ascension and then God returning back to the children of Israel in full swing. Now, that part between that 69th week and when God is returning to Israel with every full amount of his covenant plans, that period is the period that you know as the church age. When the church came, between that period of time, that's the church age. So the church age is about coming to an end as God is about going back into his covenant with Israel. Now the book of Romans talking about this, saying, the tree, and then we being the branch that he just brought in, we are drafted into this branch, which had to do with the covenant of God for a period of time. Because God is going to go back to his people. Now, those who think that God has forgotten Israel, or Israel is just there is history, you don't know prophecy. Because God allowed the church so that the Gentiles, those who were not part of the covenant, will now be drafted into the covenant of God through the covenant that God made with Abraham. So Jesus came to make sure that that happened.